Do you struggle with having more reading material than you can ever get through in a lifetime? Well, you're in luck because today we're going to talk about how to declutter books and magazines here on Get Organized with Jodi. Hi, I'm Jodi Granok. I'm a certified professional organizer with over 15 years in the field. And I have certainly seen my fair share of piles and piles of books and magazines in my own life in the past, but also in the homes of many of my clients. Books and magazines are a great source of information, and it's a fun hobby. But if it goes unorganized, it can pile up quickly and really bury your space. So in today's video, we're going to learn how to treasure your books, manage those magazines, and get rid of the rest, the reading clutter. The first thing you want to do is gather up all your books and check them out. What do I mean? Well, look for books that are ideal candidates for donating. Things like college textbooks, outdated computer manuals, old encyclopedias, really any encyclopedias at this point, subjects that are no longer relevant to you, books that you didn't enjoy reading the first time, and books that you've been gifted by someone else that you really never intend to read. So then what? Well, here are some questions to consider when you're thinking about whether to keep the books or not. Ask yourself these questions. Do I have duplicate copies? Happens more often than you think. What condition is the book in? Will I read it again? Or if you haven't read it yet, will I ever read it? And how easy would it be to find it again in a bookstore or library if I change my mind later on? After you ask those questions, you could start sorting the books into categories. Make 4 different sorting piles. So you've got your keep, the books that are signed, have inscriptions in them, they're sentimental, they're favorites that you read and reread over and over again, or a book that would be difficult to replace. A donation pile. Think about donating books to a local library, a shelter, or even the hospital. Books that you can give to friends, but make sure they want them first. And books that you could sell. As for the books that you're going to keep, we want to store them where you use them. So put your reference books in the areas where they're used, like cookbooks in the kitchen, repair books in the garage, and reference books in your office. And group like items together. So put the books into categories of your choosing. Mysteries, novels, biographies, romances, whatever categories of books that you have, and leave room for new purchases. How do we maintain this once we get it organized? Because, hey, we don't live in a bubble and there's going to be new books in our future. So establish a one in, one out rule. For every new book that you bring in, move one book to your donation box. Keep one handy. Go through your book collection twice a year and make new decisions about what to keep and what to give away. So here's a few tips on how to organize your magazines. If you've had a magazine for more than 3 months and you still haven't read it, think about recycling it. And if you're still getting magazines in the mail, you have a paid subscription, and you haven't read the last issue or maybe several issues, not only is it time to recycle it, but it's time to rethink that subscription. Think about using the computer because most printed information is outdated very soon after it's been published. So instead of paying for a magazine subscription, consider reading these same articles online. You can save time, paper, and space. If you are going to keep it, contain it. Think about buying magazine holders for each type of magazine that you buy or subscribe to. And if the holder gets full, as each new issue comes in, it's time to recycle the oldest issue. I hope you found this video helpful. I would love to hear from you in the comments about any success stories you have with organizing your books and magazines. I encourage you to visit organizingmagic.com for more organizing resources, including our free e-newsletter and information about our monthly Zoom webinars, which are also free. And remember that new videos drop every Friday. So be in the know and click like and subscribe before you go so you never miss a single video. I'll see you next time.